Now, the second patent that was filed that we really need to talk about, and this is kind of a scary one, every single gamer out there should know and should be on the lookout for, and that is, alright, so two things I want to talk about in today's video. One is PlayStation finally listening to what people want, us as gamers, when it comes to our handheld gaming devices, as there's a new patent that was filed that strongly suggests that a PS Vita-like handheld console is coming. And two, is PlayStation now listening to our conversations while we're gaming? Like, is this the real reason why there's a microphone on the DualSense controllers? Well, according to a new patent that was filed, this actually seems to be true. We're gonna talk about that and a whole lot more. Let's go ahead and get to it.
Hey, listen.
All right, so you know how you have your favorite pair of gaming headphones, right? That you guys might be rocking whenever you guys are playing Helldivers 2, Call of Duty, God of War, anything like that, right? And I want you guys to drop down in the comments your gaming headphones that you guys are rocking right now. Now, the ones that I've been rocking is actually a pair of gaming headphones that you can pick up from the sponsor of today's video, which is Best Buy. Now, I've been rocking the SteelSeries Arctic Nova 5P wireless gaming headset, which is a solid, very, very solid pair of gaming headphones that won't actually break the bank, because you know, man, nowadays it is all about, and I mean all about, having and keeping money into your pockets, y'all. All of your hard-earned money, your ducats, your shillings, your skrilla, all of that, man, keep it in your pocket while still being able to game, of course. And I'll have a direct link for you guys down in the description section below if you guys want to see everything that you can get with this pair of headphones for yourself. Now, we actually gonna talk a little bit more about this in today's video, man, as the one reason why I rock with the SteelSeries product at Best Buy. So stick around for that. Now, let's get back to some of these patents. Now, the first patent that Sony has filed is actually gonna be a product that will exactly be what we've all been waiting for, and I feel like PlayStation is finally listening with this one right here, and in more ways than one, which we're gonna talk about that a little later in this video. But in this patent right here, y'all, they reference the PlayStation Vita, they reference the PlayStation Portal, as well as the PSP Go as precursors for this new patent and this new device, which when I read that, I was like, okay, like Sony, I see y'all. This is a good sign, and it seems like y'all are heading in the right direction from what I've been seeing when it comes to the PlayStation Portal. But it seems from this patent that PlayStation is actually working on a brand new handheld gaming device. Now, we're still in the early stages of this, so don't expect me to know the naming of this thing or know any specific detail specs or anything like that. However, y'all, there's rumors that's floating and circulating in these streets that Sony has already paid AMD to build this brand new handheld console to be able to distribute out to us. Now, with this new handheld, it will be able to play PS4 as well as PS5 games, which to me is a major W and a major go, because there's a couple PS4 games that I personally love to play back in the day, and I would love to be able to play those bad boys on the go. Now, in the past, when it comes to Sony and their patents, it actually may be a few years out, but typically, Sony does eventually come out with the patented products that they actually have, as well as new technologies. Now, I'm not saying this is something that's going to be dropping tomorrow or later on this year, because let's be honest, I think it would be crazy to think that, you know, with the PS5 Pro to be rumored to come later on this year, that they would be dropping a whole handheld system. But then again, to think about it, they did drop the PlayStation Portal alongside the PS5 last year. So, hey, who knows? Anything is possible. But my guess is probably this is going to be something that we're going to see probably in 2025 or 2026. So looking at this patent, right, it looks like the primary focus is going to be on streamlining the gamer's experience as a whole, from a mobile gaming device to a console gaming system, all using cloud gaming. Now, this is something that I'm personally excited for, because sometimes you guys just want to kind of keep the party going without having to end whatever's in your game and just be able to transfer it right over the console without losing any saved data. Now, this leads me back to the sponsor of today's video, which I told you guys, I want to tell you guys why I actually rock with SteelSeries when it comes to something like this and the 5P wireless headset here. And that is because of the features, but one in particular, and that is the insane, and I mean insane, battery life that you guys get on these headphones. These bad boys will last up to 60 hours of battery life, which is crazy, as well as it also has the solid ClearCast microphone that's retractable here. That's going to give you great sounding audio quality, because listen, you ain't trying to be that one person that's in your party chat that's got the bad microphone and everybody is screaming in your ear, hey bro, can you mute your microphone, bro? Like you sound like you're talking through a potato. And the other thing, man, that I like about it is the fact that these are comfortable, man, because when we're talking about, you know, gaming for hours, you want to have something that's going to be on your head for long periods of time without giving you any type of ear fatigue. Now, the other thing that I like is the fact that I can use a button on the headphone that's going to allow you guys to be able to switch from the 2.4 gigahertz gaming experience over to Bluetooth with just the press of a button. And what I like about that, and here's the button right here, what I like about that is the fact that I can seamlessly switch my audio from my PS5 over to my smartphone with just the press of a button. Now you're probably sitting over there, you're like, C-Kid, why does all of these features matter when it comes to the RTX Nova 5P or even the 5Xs? Because yes, they got y'all covered if you guys are on Xbox. I know I'm a PlayStation channel here, but hey, listen, you know, it's all love over here. But the reason why these features matter is because when a product like this, when we're talking about something like a brand new PlayStation console, it's because when a product like this actually gets released, you will easily be able to switch from mobile handheld gaming for hours and switch over to a PS5 console to continue that cloud gaming seamlessly while still having, and I mean still having, a crazy amount of battery life on these headphones right here. And another thing that I like is just a matter of how comfortable these headphones are, because if you guys are going to be gaming on this new PlayStation portable device that's going to allow for cloud gaming access, unlike what like the Portal right here actually gave us, having comfortable gaming headphones like this, y'all, is a must. And with this ski band right here, which is basically SteelSeries signature look, it's something that is just nice, man, because it naturally sits on your head, just making sure everything is comfortable for long gameplay. Also, with the Airweave cushions here, the sound quality is going to be solid, as well as you using neodymium magnetic drivers that's going to offer you guys over 100 plus audio presets, man, which is a crazy amount to be able to choose from that you guys can see right here within the app that they have for you guys to be able to use with these headphones. Or you can use it to be able to amplify your sound, so that way whenever you guys are playing games like Call of Duty, Fortnite, Apex Legends, or different things like that, and y'all already know I'm a heavy Call of Duty player over here. I get busy in Rebirth Island, y'all. It gives you that competitive advantage by being able to hear footsteps around you. So again, I have a link for you guys down in the description section below, and I would honestly take a serious look at these headphones if you guys looking for a happy medium between pricing as well as good quality. Now, the second patent that was filed that we really need to talk about, and this is kind of a scary one, man, and that is honestly, I still think is something that every single gamer out there should know and should be on the lookout for, and that is how PlayStation could potentially use AI to detect your mood while playing games, or if you guys are a victim of harassment in a game by another player in that game, then PlayStation could detect that conversation plus your mood in that game and how you guys are responding and how you guys are feeling, and ban the other player for either 6 to 8 hours or maybe a day or even maybe a week or so to be able to cut down on harassment incidents in games. Now, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, and I gotta keep it funky with y'all, because listen, I'm just gonna be a straight shooter here. I do not like this one bit, man. I come from the days when you could just go out there, play games, and not have to worry about someone listening to your gameplay interactions, to where you can potentially get banned and can't game for maybe a few hours or a day or maybe a week or even a month to be taught a lesson. The reason this is not fair to me is because, think about it, right? If you spent $400 on a console and $200 on a handheld gaming device like the PlayStation Portal here, you spent your hard-earned money, then you got to spend another $60 to $70 on a game that I recently just found out that us as gamers don't even own. And you know, we're gonna talk about that in a whole nother video, because that's gonna be in next week's PlayStation News, because that part in itself is crazy. Just know you don't own the games that you buy. But even after spending all of that money to enjoy my games, and now I'm being hall monitored by AI and potentially banned, see, this is a terrible idea in my opinion, because there are certain games like Call of Duty where I feel like trash talking, calling people out, or you know, just kind of going back and forth with people, or just getting frustrated in the game because maybe you lost a battle against somebody. To me, that's all a part of the overall experience in a game like that. So for them to make this blanket AI feature that's going to monitor chat, your emotions, your private conversations, and hand out bans, because to me, that's just not right in my opinion, especially after spending all of that money. We talking $660 to $670 that we spending. So to me, man, I just say that Sony needs to scrap this one, man, and just don't do it, as I think this could actually ruin the gaming community to me, which was having that freedom to be able to be in these virtual worlds, as some people, including myself, growing up as a gamer was a way of me escaping reality at times, especially when I was playing games like Zelda Ocarina of Time. Like, I legit wanted to go to Hyrule. Like, Hyrule to me was a real place. Like, you know, don't judge me, but I'm just saying, like, I'll go to Hyrule today. Now, don't get me wrong. I do think that there are situations and times in games or whatever where, you know, it can get a bit overboard, but I've been called all kinds of names within games, and I understand the reason why they would want to implement something like this from a holistic perspective, but this new AI patented feature, I think, is something that they really need to fully flush out and maybe make it on a per game basis, because a game like Call of Duty it's just a part of the game. Like, I understand it, but it's a part of the game. And I just wouldn't want that to be something to where we're using AI to potentially ruin the freedom of the gaming community. And something else that I wonder when it came to the PS5, when it comes to these controllers here, when I read about the patent is this the real reason why the DualSense controllers actually have microphones that are built into them? Because let's be real and let's be honest, y'all, like, we gotta call a spade a spade. The microphones on these controllers, it's just not good at all, especially if you guys ran out there to Best Buy and you picked up the Arctic Nova 5P or even the 5Xs that I got right here. Like, you have a solid microphone on that, so you would really never use the microphone in the controller. So the only logical reason to me for them putting this into the controller is for them to make plans of listening in on your conversations all along to be able to implement this feature. I don't know, maybe I could be reaching, or this could be a solid theory. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Well, guys, man, there's some interesting patent things that I wanted to bring to you guys, some updates that are coming to the PS5 in the gaming handheld space, as well as even also in the console space in itself using this AI feature. Now, I'm not here to say if this is a good feature or if this is a bad feature. Well, I guess I kind of did give my opinion on it, but either way, man, with these two features and these two patented ideas, how are you guys feeling about them, man? Do you guys like it? Are you interested in it? Let me know how you guys feel down in the comment section below. Again, I want to send a huge shout out, man, to my good people over at Best Buy for sponsoring today's video. And if you guys are in the market for a solid pair of gaming headphones that won't break the bank, then I highly recommend you guys check out the Nova 5Ps right here, man. You won't be disappointed. Thanks again for watching. See you guys in the next one. Squad, we out.